Hello friends, TeresaLouise here, and it is Sunday Sewing Chat, April 28th. Wow, going quick. So how is everybody today? Sorry, I was running a little bit late. Yeah, it was called I took a nap. So I'm a little groggy, but I hope you guys are okay. I'm here, so yay. Hope you can hear me okay and see me okay. Doesn't look like it has started yet. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So, welcome, everybody. Let's see who we have in the chat. We have Teresa. Hello. And Kathy. Hi there. Also, Becky. Um, and we have Joan. Hello, Joan. Paula. Donna Bogart. Joyce Blackburn. Kay's Purple Wall. Hi, Kay. Linda Dollar. Hello, Linda. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Whoops, my chat just jumped. I hate it when it does that. Okay. We have Melissa Makes Quilts. Hi, Melissa. Donna Dixon. Hello, sweetheart. And we have Lisa and Jamie. Teresa says, yes, I see and hear you. Oh, that's good. Okay, and we have, oh, thank you, Jamie, for putting that link in there. Kim, hello, Kim. And thank you to my moderators for being here today. I really appreciate it. Let's get those trolls. They've been pretty active the last few weeks. I've seen them on other channels too, so look out for them. Especially when they say nasty little comments, right? Hi, Melina, Jacqueline, hello. And let's see who else we have. Shirley, hi, how's everything in Canada? Let's see, hello, Liz. Hi, Diane, hi, Carrie. And Ginger, hello. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Michelle. Raquel, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so I'm sorry, I probably butchered it. Hi, Mel, how are you doing? Hi, Susan. I think I said hello to Constance, but if not, hello again. Hi, Charlotte. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little droggy right now. I took a nap earlier, and so I'm kind of just waking up. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Kathy. New to my channel. I hope you would be on today. Yep, I'm here. Just running a little late because I, took a nap. So, hey, Pepsi girl. Oh, wow. I haven't seen you in a long time. Long time. Off to bed to watch on my laptop. Well, thanks for popping in. It's really good to see you. Yeah, it's been a long time. Hi, Mary G. I might have missed some other people. Let me look here real quick. Hi, Karen. Let's see. I think I got everybody. If I missed you and you would like me to say hello, please say something again in the chat. And what do I have hanging back there on the teal background? Brenda, do you remember when, hi Judy, do you remember when I made that little wall hanging that is to display needle minders. That's what it is. Displays needle minders. I'll hold it up for you in just a minute. Hi, Gladys. You're fighting not taking a nap? Yeah, well, I didn't get a very long nap, I can tell you that. But a little bit is better than nothing. Hi, Deb. So I'm having a little bit of coffee to try and wake me up. I'm going to, just so you all know what I'm planning today, um, I'm going to open a Sew Sampler box from April. So um, if you haven't seen that and you don't want to see it, you might, might not watch during that time. I will warn you before I open it. So then I'm going to talk a little bit about the projects that are in the new box, April box, because that's the start of the new block of the month. And then let's see what else. I'll give you an update on where I am on the pressed flowers block of the month, which is the one we just got done with the Fat Quarter Shop. And I'll probably sew some of those blocks. So that's kind of my plan for today. Also, I got the blue horse done. I don't know if I showed that last time. I was going to prep the dog collage that Teresa sent me. I was going to prep that today, but then I remembered, hey, I have the Sew Sampler box and I probably should sew on this other stuff first. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, just a little bit of sew and chat. I know, right, Charlotte? That happens to me sometimes too. She said, if I take a nap, I don't know what day it is when I wake up. Oh, you heard your alert? That's good, Judy. A lot of people say they don't get their um, notification. Hi, Polly. How are you today? You don't remember seeing the blue horse? Yeah, I don't think I had it done, just the purple one. So, I mean, they're not quilted yet, but they're all glued together. So, there's that. Hi, Roxanne. How are you doing? So, anyhow, that's what we're going to do. So, I'll show you the horse first. How's that? So, the horse that I'm talking about is a collage quilt. It's called Summer Breeze. It is a pattern from Tony Whitney. And I got the pattern off of Amazon. I think I still have this in the description box under the video, so you could follow that link if you'd like. And if you're interested, it is like, raw edge applique, and it comes with all the pattern things. You could also check at your local quilt store. Sometimes they kit these up for you, or if you have a hard time picking your fabrics, you can always go to your local quilt store and let them know, hey, I'm new at this, and is there anybody here that could help me pick fabrics for this project? And, people who work in a quilt store do it because they love fabric, okay? And they like helping people. So there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely go to the quilt store. And you can do that with any pattern, You don't necessarily have to be a pattern that you bought from that quilt store. Okay, so that's the pattern. And I'll show you the blue one first. So here's the blue horse. So this is all done in batiks. Blues, 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 blues. Hey, Pat, how are you doing? Hi, Harriet. Hi, Nancy. And so there's the blue one. I have a few things I need to fix on this that I missed that I didn't see before, but you know, I don't think that it's really all that noticeable except for me. So this just needs to be quilted. I have the purple one over here too, so I'll show you that one. I know I've showed this to you before, but since it's over here, I'll show it to you again. So here's the purple one. This one has a lot more purple in it than the blue one has blue. So there we go. So I got to get these quilted. Thinking of setting up my domestic machine and just quilting them on that, because I would really like to put them in our local quilt show coming up in August. Okay, so the one I want to do next is, hi Terry. Okay, let me see if thank you everybody. Let's see, I said hello to Harriet and Kathy Racco. Went to bed last night at 1:30 a.m. because of storms in Wisconsin. Oh, but that was scary. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Let's show your love and give a thumbs up. Thanks, Nancy. Yours, Paul. I love them both. Hi, Melody. How are you doing? Hi, Patricia. How are you? Let's see. Both are. Hi, Teresa McBriar. I was just going to show them the dog that you sent me. Hi, Sylvia. Okay, so that was the horse. Again, Tony Whitney, if you're interested. Like I said, I think the pattern is in the, or the link is in the description box. Okay, so Teresa McBriar sent me this one, and this is a collage by Lori Haney, and she does a lot of patterns for collage quilts. So let me take it out. Hi, Mona. Hi, Terry. I'm okay, Teresa. I'm just a little tired. Hi, Mary H. Yes, I use like a Siemens steam, you know, the applique paper, Charlotte. So here's the dog. And you know, this looks to me like a white lab, yellow lab, but I'm going to change it into a chocolate lab. And this project is really big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. 45 by 48. Pretty big, but I am really excited to get started on this, okay? It comes from fiberworks-heine.com. Not sure where Teresa picked it up, but Anyway, you can find Laura Haney's patterns out there just about anywhere. So I'm looking forward to do that. I haven't started it at all, other than starting to look at the directions and so forth. But I did get the pattern out, and oh my gosh, it is humongous. And I ironed it, but I still didn't get all the wrinkles out. But look how big it is, you guys. So it is going to be a humongous wall hanging, and I think Brandon will really like that. So I need to get pressed flowers off of the wall over there so I can put the dog up. And then get all of my fabric prepped for that. So if you can show and tell me what adhesive you use to applique, I will share my stash. Thanks. Let me grab what I used. I think it's Heat and Bond is what I used. Let me grab it. Yeah, I knew I was going to be doing a lot of these art collage projects, so I bought a bolt of Heat and Bond Light. It's 17 by 35. I don't know, I can't remember what it came out, a yard. But I think I paid like $40 or $45 for a whole bolt of this, and I've used quite a bit already. So Heat and Bond Light, I like the light. There are a lot of other products out there that you can use, you know, the Seam and Steam and stuff like that. And if you watch Emily Taylor, she uses a different kind of applique or fusible webbing than I do. I don't know that it matters all that much. I would just definitely use the light if you plan on quilting it. If you don't plan on quilting it, use a very heavy applique paper. Okay, that way you know it's going to really stick. So, hi Susan. Okay, Terry. Hi, Grandma D. How's it going? It's kind of the same as Steam and Seam. Yeah. I have both products, and I really don't see that big of a difference. Yeah, it will be a labor of love for sure, Polly. Oh, you think you got the dog pattern from Missouri Star? Okay. Hi, Jan. Hi, Tessa. Hi, Danielle. Let's see, who else? Hi, Andrea. Okay. Any other questions on that art collage? I wish Jamie would start her horse. I know she got one and she still hasn't started it yet. You guys need to go over to the quilting compound and give her heck for me. Ask her, tell her you want to see her horse. Hi, Linda Bedford. How are you doing? Yeah, I am really looking forward to doing that dog for sure. Okay, I don't know if my chat is so jumpy, it's hard to get it to move around. Patricia, above, okay. I think. Alrighty, so does anybody, oh, Gee whiz, what happened? Oh, there. Okay, now it's back. Yeah, I'm having a tough time. I really do need to get that new computer. Jamie says, she laughs out loud. I wish I would too. We just have so many projects. I hope I'm still live. All right. Because my screen just went black. I wonder if I open the bedroom door, if that would help the internet. No, it went away again. All right, hold on. Let me fix this. It jumped over to Debbie's channel. Now, why did it do that? Let's see. Guess it wanted me to watch Debbie's. Yeah, the computer is, oh, terrible. All right. Let me see if I can get you guys back. Hold on a second. And I'm thinking I might go live, when I start the dog. So maybe next Sunday, something we could do. Oh, good. Thanks, Teresa. So I was the only one having problems. Hi, Jewel. Hi, Beverly. All right. Hi, Joanna. All right. I wish I was the kind of person that could do one project at a time because I have too many whips. Yeah, I bet your daughter will like it because she has the chocolate lab, Teresa. You should have given it to her. She could have done it. Hi, Christine. You've missed a lot of regular videos. Okay. Are you still sewing the flowers each month? That one is done. So we're at the end of that project. The pressed flower project. All 12 blocks are done. And we have the finishing. So I'm going to be working on that today. Finishing that up. I have my blocks in here, or some of them. And then I have the parts that go on the sides. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, 6 more to do to put the sides on. So that's still quite a few. Okay. Never in her lifetime. Is that dog a small applique? No, it's humongous. This is the dog. It's 45 by 48. 45 by 48. Who designed the flower pattern? I really love it. That's the Fat Quarter Shop, Brenda. Yeah. So sampler, monthly, in the monthly subscription box. Press flowers, quilt along, and you can get these at the Fat Quarter Shop. I think they're $4.98 or something like that. Okay. I have 5 yards of ultra hold. What do you think? Too much? Well, Um, Ultra Hold is probably pretty heavy, sticky stuff. So you might not be able to quilt through it. I would do a test piece. It's heat and bond. Okay. I would do a test piece and see how heavy it is. If it's too heavy and you want to be able to, the specific designer was the Fat Quarter Shop. Oh yes, sorry. Featuring, well, this is the fabric. Sugarberry collection by Bunny Hill Designs for Moda. I'm not sure who the designer at the Fat Quarter Shop is. I could look on one of the other cards and see. I'm not sure if it ever said who. Let's see. So this was block 1. Brenda, it really doesn't say on here who the designer was. It just says Fat Quarter Shop. So they might have something over at the Fat Quarter Shop that says who designed it. It was, I'm sure, one of the ladies there, because they have a couple of people on staff that designs the quilts for her. Jacqueline designed it, you think? That could be. And then they have another person named, I think her name is Teresa, that does some of the designs. Oh, you want to keep an eye out for more of her work? Okay. Yeah, she does great. You're welcome, Terry. Hi, Deb. How's it going? Hi, Karen. Okay, I'm going to open the Sew Sampler box now. Yeah, I think that Ultra Heat and Bond would be pretty heavy, so. Okay, alrighty. So, Terry, since you're here, I was using my little featherweight sewing machine downstairs a little bit, and I haven't used it in probably about 6 or 7 months, and oh my goodness, it still sewed a really good stitch, okay? But I had to remember how to get the thread on there and all that stuff, but it came to me. But I didn't have a chance to go look, and I thought, well, I'll just ask you why we're here on the live. Do you have a video out there about where to oil the machine? And it like monthly type maintenance type stuff. Do you have a video showing that stuff? All right. So this is the April box, and I'm telling you, this guy is heavy. All right. So this box has already been, shown. It's already out there. And it says Enchanted in April. Alrighty. And as always, we have some coupons on this back. We have $10 off any $50 purchase, 25% off My Sew Quilty Life Patterns. Cool. And then there's also a free pattern that we can download. Another free pattern. So I'm going to use that $10 off coupon because I still have some Christmas money at the Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, okay, Terry. So Terry says, I don't, but the Featherweight Shop has a free chart. If I can put my hands on mine, I will email it to you. Now, I can bring them up on the internet too, Terry, but thank you. So Mel says, Ultra Heat and Bond broke several of her needles. Okay, so don't use that. All right, so here's what it looks like when you open the box. Look at the fat quarters right on top. Woohoo! Fat quarter, or the Featherweight Shop has great videos and tips. Yeah, they're awesome. And you know what? They're not that far from me, actually. They're over in Kuski, not too far away from the quilt store. So that's where we took it in to have it serviced. All right, so the fabric in here is, oh, so soft and pretty. It is Bobbin Bloom's Flower Girl Fat Quarter Bundle. So I'll open that up in a minute. $25.48. We got 6 of them. We have a needle minder. So let me take it out of there so it's not so shiny. Now you know why I brought over my needle minder holder, because I collect these. All right. I didn't set out to collect needle minders, but we get them every now and then. Isn't that cute? From the Fat Quarter Shop. And then we used to get a bunch of them from the Creative Notions box. So that is really cute. Super cute. Little needle minder. If you do hand sewing, this is great for keeping your needle on there. And then we got another one of these. And you guys, I want to do these one of these days, okay? This is like the third one of these that we've gotten. This one is the Crafty Clutch. And it is June Taylor. Made in the United States of America. Okay, don't faint. And so, yeah, this is cool. I want to do this. So I want to do those other ones too. So we got that. This is a great box. I think there was some great stuff in here. And yeah, I've already opened the box. So then we got this journal, which I think is just awesome because I love journals. So this one says, So Creative. We also got a sticker too, but I don't know what I did with that. Oh, there it is. Okay. But I wanted to, all right, so in this journal you have gridded line paper on this side and then just straight lines, you know, on this side. So you could use this book to, you know, design your patterns or what have you. Or, you know, it's very similar to a bullet journal. You could use it for that. It doesn't have to be for sewing. Also, it has this little elastic thing, page saver on it. So I think that's really cool. And I love this pattern that they put in here. Bobbin Blooms, okay? Isn't that cute? I am going to do one flower with one bobbin and make a wall hanging. That's what I'm going to do. I think this would be so cute as a wall hanging, and Or you could even make like a table runner. That would be an awesome springtime table runner. Or you could make the whole quilt. Okay, so we got a sticker from the Fat Quarter Shop. I think it's the first time I've gotten a sticker from them. I was thinking about putting this sticker on my car, you know, in the window. And it looks like the block that we will be doing, all right? So the new quilt along is called Peaceful Baskets, okay? And the first one is a churn dash block. And it is going to look like, I'll just show it to you without sharing the pattern. Okay, so there it is. See how the churn dash, it's only half of it. It's like it's put inside the basket. All right. So that is really pretty. So thinking about doing this one with some Etta Sitar fabric, and yeah, I was thinking about putting this on the book here, you know, but this book, I don't think it would stay on there. All right, let's look at the fabric. Let's open it. Yes, Jewel, I will sew the basket blocks this time. I was kind of debating maybe not doing it, but I think I will. Because, you know, it's just one block a month. I should be able to keep up with that, right? Okay, the fabric is from Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life. And I think she was on the Fat Quarter Shop YouTube here a while back. And this first piece is really pretty. Flowers. Look at that. Yes, 17 and a half square is what the block of the month size is. So, which is what the pressed flowers turned out to be too. So, and then, so these are really soft, like pastel colors, very soft colors. Oh, did you decide, Jamie? Awesome. I'll get the fabrics down in just a second and show you what I'm thinking about using. Because I have a feeling that it's going to, this new quilt along is going to be mostly blues and greens. So I hope. But I have a lot of her fabric that Teresa gave me actually. So I'm going to use that up. This one is so cute. Look at that. Little teeny yellow flowers. Sylvia just signed up for the block of the month, and she's going to keep up. Good. Andrea's taken off, or is she having problems with the, having weather problems? I'll say some prayers for you. Look at this soft, pretty pink. I'm kind of on the peach side. Very pretty. And then another kind of a peach, or you might even be kind of coral. Could be coral. That's very pretty. So a little sample, 6 of these. And I think I'm going to use the fabric we'll make one of these. I'm going to make one of those. And then if I have enough, then I can make this bag with the fabric too. So that's kind of my plan right now. If I don't have enough, I'll just grab some more, you know, from the shelf over there. Okay. So I think it was a great box. Again, we got the fabric, this pattern for the bag. It has a zipper in it. Okay, all you need is the fabric, this pattern, the block of the month, the book, the needle minder, fabric. I can't hold everything. And a little, sticker. I don't think we got charged for the sticker, so anyway, I think it was a great box. All right, now, one thing I wanted to check for you guys, because I know the Fat Quarter Shop is selling these. So you might ask, how is that paper? All right, is it really thin? So I wanted to use a couple of different writing instruments here and see how this paper holds up. Okay. All right. It does fine with pencil. You can kind of see through it, not too bad, but I kind of press hard. So, all right. But what if I use a pen? Okay. All right. I'm not sure what weight paper this is, but it doesn't feel very heavy. Like I know some of your journals, they use a little bit heavy paper in there, for your bullet journals. I can kind of see the ink, but it's not too bad. But what if I used like a gel pen? How would that work? Let's see. I have a red pen here, or pink. Okay, it doesn't smear. It shows up just about like the regular ink pen. So it's not too bad. I don't know if you can even see it. Can you see through there? There's my scribbles. I can feel it, but, it's not too bad. So I probably would be okay. Probably pencil would probably be the best. And if you're going to use it to design your blocks and quilts and stuff like that, you'd probably be using a pencil anyway. But this is kind of the same size journals I buy just to write, a daily journal in. So anyway, I like it. I know not everybody was happy about it, but I am. So, hi, Lisa. All right. So I think I had too much coffee. I'm like Jabberbox. Hi, Norma. Hello, Vintage Style by Joe. Hi, Joe. How's it going? Hi, Netta. How's it going? Hi, Lynn. Oh, boy, we got a bunch of people popped in. And Lisa. Kathy says, definitely a good box. Kind of question. I need some help with something. I need to email someone unless you want to post it here. Well, if it's a question, you can, if if you have a kind of a question, go ahead and post it here. If it's something that's not nice, it'll get popped off. But I do have an email. It's in the description box under the video. If you want to email me something, you're more than welcome to. It's my YouTube email, so not a problem. Oh, pray that your little rabbits will be okay, Andrea. Who else we have? Okay, so I was going to show you the Sitar. Hi, Valerie. We come to hear your cheerful chat, Teresa. Talk on. Thanks. Okay, Lynn. No problem. All right, let me show you at a sitar fabric. Oh, I was going to show you my... All right, so I did this in a video here on YouTube. It's been a while. I don't know, 7 or 8 months. I just took little, the mini charm squares, and I sewed 2.5 inch by 1.5 inch, and sewed those on there, and then, you know, that's all I did. Really simple. And then it has all my little needle minders on there. And I also, some of them are for scissor fobs. I have some scissor fobs on there too. Here's one. And, oh, and I have, here's a pin that I've had from a long, long, long time. It's a little Daffy Duck. So here's the back. You can see all the magnets on the back. Okay, so I'm going to put my new magnet, my new needle minder on there. And then usually when I have a cross stitch pattern or something like that, I'll take one of these and put it in with the pattern. And so I have a needle minder. There we go. There it is. Almost full. See, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more open spots. Although I do have some of the needle minders in with some of my projects, so this is a lot of fun. This one's really cute. This little one right here. This one I got from a Sew Sampler box. Sew Sampler box. All these round ones like this came from Creative Notions, and all the other ones, the big ones, came from the Sew Sampler box. All right, and I usually have that hanging up over there. So, okay, fabric. All right. So this bundles that Teresa sent me came in blues and greens and some tan colors. So, first of all, you guys remember last Sunday? Hi, Karen. You're welcome, Kathy. Thanks, everybody. Hi, Yvette. How are you doing? Yeah, I did the display thing on a live video, so you could go watch it if you want to. Okay, so look at all these yummy blues. Aren't those pretty? And it's laundry basket at a sitar. I'm probably not saying that right. And then we have yummy greens. All right. So I think this would work really well for this new block of the month, right? I don't see why not. So I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to use. However, now, last week, oh, I haven't showed you this. Okay. So not all of this is at a sitar. Okay, remember last week? I have so much to talk to you guys about. Oh my God. Um, I got the primitive gatherings box, and Starburst is the first one, right? And they sent the fabric, which is these beautiful colors right here. And these are beautiful solids. All right. So, if you get this box, this is going to be what you get, which is awesome. Now, these are fat quarters. Okay. I didn't say that last week. I didn't know that they were fat quarters. So you actually got 4 fat quarters plus that big old jelly roll. Okay. Which I am going to do that pattern too. So you all know how much I love solids. Okay. So I'm not going to do it in solids. So I went through my fabrics, and this is what I'm going to do for the first flower. And I kind of they don't really match, but there's a blue, there's a green, there's a cream color, and then there's a burgundy. Okay. So these are the colors I'm going to do for the first star. Okay. And then a couple of these that I pulled out, the greens especially, was from this bundle of Etta Sitar fabric, okay? But the other ones, the other fat quarters in this box are actually Seeds of Glory by Stacy West. Okay. Seeds of Glory. Beautiful. I had this, got it at a on sale at, I think, Missouri Star. So it was a fat quarter bundle. I don't know if I'll be using every one of these in this new project, the big star, or not, but I have them. Okay. So this was a really big fat quarter bundle. And blues. All right. And then all of these greens is Etta Sitar. So I kind of stole from that one to do this one, which you can do, So that's what I'm going to do on this one. And then I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to keep piling them up, because I think I'm going to get solids every other month. And then when this whole thing is done, I'll probably just do it like a giveaway. Give away all of these, okay? Usually what I do with solids is I use them to practice free motion quilting on. But I think I might just do like a giveaway on those. All right. So I have this one all ready to go. And that was, again, Primitive Gatherings. And this is there. I think it's going to be the same block every 2 months. You're just going to get different colors of fabric. Okay. So this happened to be box 2. And I think this Primitive Gatherings box is a really good value. Super good value. It's $45 every other month, and you get awesome projects. I mean, you got a whole big jelly roll, right? I mean, when does that happen? All right, let's see. Hi, Sarah. It is pretty fabric, Teresa. Oh, good. Thanks, Valerie. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, project boxes are a must. They are for me. If you like to stay organized, get some boxes. So I need another box for these. So I'll just keep these together and then I'll get this cut up and we can do another sew along for those peaceful baskets. All right. Okay. This is really pretty fabric, I have to say. Really pretty. I love this first one here. Wouldn't that make a really cute apron? All right, let's set this aside. Yeah, I would too, Sylvia. She said, I would like to try the Primitive Gatherings wool projects. I would too. Lisa, hi, Lisa Brown. How's it going? Yeah, I guess I should have looked into it a little bit more. I didn't realize that they were doing that block with solids. But you know what? I think I would have still got the box anyway because I love all their other projects. And I really did, I was really thinking at first I would go ahead and use the solids. But then I thought, I should do the project with fabrics I really love. And then, I can still pass on the solids. So that gives you FOMO. Yeah. I know. I That's what happened to me, Kay. That's what happens when you watch Jamie over on the quilting compound. How do you decide what color thread to use for solids? I think you just decide, are you asking about piecing? Because I usually use, like right now I have this kind of a off yellow color in here and I sew everything with that. Now I wouldn't do that if my background was black, then I would um, go for something darker for sure. But when my background is white, then I just use a light gray, a creamy white, or a yellow, light yellow color. Hi, Angela. Hi. How's it going? Long time no see. Good to see you, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Shelley. Hey, Donna H. Um, Sylvia said she made a rainbow quilt in solids, and it is fun. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of like modern quilts out there that use solids. I like my fabric to have a little bit of a pattern to them, so that's just me. All right. I don't know what time it is. A little bit after 3. I think we could sew a little bit. Does anybody have any questions about any of that stuff that I just talked about? I'll look back through here real quick. As far as long arm quilting or quilting, quilting your projects, I just lay the fabric out on the quilt top or the project, whatever it is. I just lay out the thread on top of there and just kind of audition the different threads and pick one that typically I'm looking to like have the thread blend in well. But sometimes you're going to want your thread to really stand out. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Um, I use a lot of the same colors I just mentioned. An off-white, could be ivory or beige. Different shades of gray work really well because gray kind of just blends in with just about any color. So I have light gray, medium gray, and dark gray. I also will use different shades of tan, light, medium, dark tans. Oh, you went for a motorcycle ride, Shelley? How much fun is that? I haven't been on a motorcycle for years. Um, Hello, Joyce. How's it going? Hi, Christy. I agree. The box is great. I got it last year, but stopped this year. Just don't want to do solid. Okay, I read that one already. Okay. Grandma D made the Riley Blake 2022 Mystery Block Challenge with solids. It was beautiful. I bet it was. Okay. We could sew for a little bit and then I think that's all I have to show you. Let's see. I finished the, yeah, I showed those earlier, Andrea, the blue horse. It's all iron pieced together. I just have to quilt it. Hancock of Paducah has some Tula Pink for $8.99 a yard, and her solids for $6.99. Yeah, solids are cheaper for sure. They are in all of the different brands of fabric. The solids are cheaper. Hey, Sheila, Fringe, I just woke up. Oops, somebody missed that one. Okay, Susan, have a great day. Thanks for popping in. So, do you guys know what today is? Did you guys forget? My husband forgot what today was. I waited like 2 hours. And finally, I went up to him and I said, have you forgotten to tell me something today? And he looked at me and he went, oh no, happy birthday. Yep, it's my birthday. Thanks, you guys. I turned 62 today. Yeah. Can you believe it? Phew, 62. I didn't think I would make it to 62. But here I am. If I'd have known I was going to live this long, I wouldn't have gone down, freeze out on an inner tube and hurt my tailbone. I wouldn't have done that. but it was a lot of fun. So I probably would have done it. Thanks, you guys. I know some of you did wish me happy birthday a few days ago and yesterday, and I kept saying, my birthday's not till Sunday, but thank you. So, do we welcome you to Medicare if you want? Okay, I should sew something. I'm going to sew for a little while. Thanks, you guys. Alrighty, let's sew some fabric. Oh no, Sarah. Sarah is having her right knee replaced for her 62 birthday. That does not sound like fun. Oh my goodness, Norma. I have a friend, will be 110 May 5th. Wow. Happy birthday to them then. Yeah, we're going to go out to dinner, Kathy. So thank you, everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's sew one of these up. Here's one of the blocks from the pressed flower. Move the other ones out of the way so I can get into my, so you're going to have a whole bunch of half square triangles left over if you're doing this project, okay? I'm going to try and figure out some way to incorporate them into this project so I don't have them just, left over, okay? So here's my corners right here. Now, I didn't really follow the instructions. But wow, believe that or not, because they had you sew your corners on before you put this piece on your corner, if that makes sense. And I just thought it would be easier to put the sew and flip piece on there. That way you weren't, having to mess with the whole big block sewing it. And because the more you mess with the block, the more it starts missing its shape and it starts to shed and all the threads go everywhere. So the less you can mess with that block, the better. So I just thought it would be better to do it this way. All right. So I did. So that means my blocks actually are going to be 18 inches instead of 17 and a half. Okay. Because I'm not going to have to cut them down as much because I already put this on here. I can't really cut the block down to 17 and a half because then this piece would be much smaller than it would have been. Okay. So there is that. So I did change this up a little bit. Of course, you know me. Oh, you saw the blocks yesterday over at Katie's? Yeah, I was on Katie's live for a little while yesterday. I don't know where she is today. Has she been on here yet? Yeah, Brandon sure could use a hip and a knee. So, what are you guys working on? Oh, thanks, Joe. She says you're very organized. Let's see. So I always fold this piece you know, when you're doing these, you know, when you do like an economy block or the square in the square block, you're be putting these triangles on your squares. I always fold it in half and find out where the center is. Okay. Then sometimes it's real easy to line it up. But if it isn't, then you want to find out where the center is on your block. Then you can just line those two pressed points that you just did together to get your center. All right, and then I pin my center. And then I just put in a couple of more pins all the way to the end. Now these squares or these triangles are pretty long, so they go off of your block, you know, a good inch, maybe an inch and a quarter almost. So I pin right up to that edge. Okay, and I just kind of look at the back, make sure my parts are turned the way I want them. And I have this lined up properly. All right. Now what I do, this is the edge of the block right here. Here's your point. Don't start right at the edge of the block. You want to start back here on the point. Not right on the point, but back in here, you know, where it starts to be a quarter of an inch. Okay. So probably right around in here. I'll put the needle down. So you just kind of have to move it around until you find that spot where your needle is going to go into the fabric. Okay, and before you get to your needle, take your needle out. Or your pin, because you don't want to break your needle. And I just sew all the way off, okay? I just stay right on that triangle and sew all the way off the edge. All right, so there's that part. Now you want to do, when you're doing these, you want to do the opposite side. Okay, so do the opposite side. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to find the center. And then I'm going to have to find the center on this block. Now, one way you can do it if you can't see where you have pinched is, just hold that for a minute. Take a friction pin and squeeze that edge right there, that fold. And then I just put my pin in there just a little ways and I mark the fold, okay? Now you can do the same thing with that other piece. If you can't see where you have pinched the fabric, then just put a little mark there. Now that's gonna, I'm just doing a little teeny mark, maybe 1/8 of an inch from the edge. It's not going to show up, and it'll come out when I press anyway. But if it doesn't, if it just happened not to come out, it's going to be within the seam allowance anyway, and it's not going to show up. But whatever marking tool you like to use that, okay? You could even use a light pencil as long as you're just mark it about 1/8 of an inch. Hi, Renee. Hello, the right way. Janice, hello, how are you? I don't always take the pins out. A lot of times I sew over them, but my pins are super fine. I mean, really fine. And so I haven't broken a needle in forever. The last time I broke a needle was when I was trying to free motion quilt something. I was going too fast. Imagine that. But you really should take the pins out, because it can mess up your system. Sometimes when you break a needle, it'll hit that bobbin casing, and I've had it scratch the bobbin casing, the outside, the thing that holds the bobbin in, which is the housing, I guess you could call it. And it left a burr on there, okay? So then I started sewing, and I had a big mess on the bottom of my project because the thread kept hitting that burr. So I had a bird's nest on the back, and it took me forever to figure out what was wrong. I finally I took everything apart, and then I could feel that burr on that casing. And then I took a very light piece of sandpaper, really, really light sandpaper, and I just sanded that burr off, and then the problem went away. So if you ever break a needle and all of a sudden afterwards, you're getting a bird's nest on the back of your project, you might want to check all of the bobbin areas for burrs. And that can happen on your long arm too when you break a needle. Okay, so I got both sides done. Yes, that was the other thing I was going to bring up, Susan. You can also knock the timing out of your machine when you hit a pin. Okay, so got two sides on. Now, once you get the two sides on, you want to press those before you do the other two sides. Okay? Press them down. Now, I use starch on my fabric before I cut it. So at this point, I don't use starch. Sometimes I use the acorn pin on the seams if I want it to get a little bit flatter. Oh no, Sylvia said she knocks the timing out of hers. It takes an airplane and ferry ride to get it fixed. That's not good. Birds' nests are the worst. Oh, thank you, Joe. She said, I always learn so much watching these lives. Good, good. I'm glad. It's good to get little tips here and there. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Let's see. Kay says, I always take the pins out. Ever since I hit one, it flew back and hit me in the glasses. Oh, my word. I've never had that happen. And I decided perhaps I liked my eyesight enough to take more precautions. Absolutely. Oh, Janice, I'm so sorry to hear you had an asthma attack. Say some prayers for you, sweetie. Yeah, I last time I broke one on a sewing machine, I think was when I was sewing pants. Do not like to sew pants. Oh my goodness, Donna. Alex Anderson hit a pin once and had to have her machine almost rebuilt. That's not good. Hello, Teresa. How are you doing? Late. I have to go back later. Hi, everyone. Teresa, does your sewing machine thread front to back? No, it starts right here. So it's up here and then it just goes around. Kind of like all the other sewing machines out there, I think. No, it doesn't go to the back. Really, Joyce? She said she's been sewing since the 70s and she's never uh, broken a needle. I'll be darned, pretty lucky there. All right, get back down to the bottom. Sarah, Mona wants to know, didn't you win a new machine? Oh, wow, Sarah won the raffle last night. Awesome. Where'd you win that? Congratulations to you. You have till tomorrow to decide which one to get. Oh, my Kenmore. I left my Kenmore over at my sister's house so I wouldn't have to drag a sewing machine over there when I went to visit. And I miss my Kenmore for that reason, because it is a workhorse. Okay, let's get these pressed. All right, now I'm ready for the other two sides. Let that cool off a little bit. So basically the same thing here. Find your center. And these are going to go off of the edge too. Probably about 1/4 of an inch, it looks like. And you need that. When you're doing these, you need that extra material going off the edges. So yeah, raffle. Oh, she won the So Yeah raffle. Awesome. That's so cool. Was a horrible delay time. Teresa wants to know are your choices, Sarah? I forgot to trim that block up before I did this. So I'm going to be off a little bit. So I got to fix it. Fix it. And you do this the same thing, you want to start at the very point of this fabric here, or it's going to make that angle wrong if you don't. Okay, so start down there. And if your machine likes to suck in fabric, then use a leader before you start. My brother's is really good about not sucking the fabric in, so I don't really worry about it on this machine. If I had to do this project over again, I would have ironed all my seams on these blocks open. Okay, now for the next side. Oh, wow, Sarah. You got a big choice to make. I think it's a Arrow sewing cabinet, a sit-down Moxie quilting table, sewing machine. It's like 6 different things. Wow. That is awesome. Lucky girl, you. Yes, Jamie. At least on the snowballed corners. Exactly. Because some of these seams are pretty bulky. So when I do the next block of the month, the baskets, I think I'm just going to go ahead and press all the seams open on that. Then I just don't have to worry about it. I don't usually like to do seams open, but when you have so many seams coming together, Sometimes it's just better to have them open, you know, instead of having all that bulk. Because when I long arm that, I got to make sure and go around that bump. Otherwise, I will break a needle going through some of those, trying to go through those seams or knock my timing out. That's the other thing. And that's no fun. Yeah, I used my acorn pen quite a bit too. It really did help. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a starch pen. And easy press pen, okay, has like a styrofoam or a foamy tip here, and you just go along the two seams, you know, your fabric that come together, and put this right along in the seam, and then you press, and boy, it really flattens that seam, I'll tell you what. That's another thing I got in the Sew Sampler box that I was really happy to get. Okay, got both sides done. So go ahead and press that. And I can use my acorn. Boy, that iron is hot. Turn it down a little bit. Okay, so there is that one. That would make a really pretty needle minder. All right, and then you trim it up. Trim it up. Thank you. You love the green in that block? Yeah, it's polka dots. You never heard of the pen? Yeah, they're awesome. It's called Acorn by Acorn, easy press. Yeah, you know, this, you could take any of these blocks that in this grouping and just do the same block throughout the whole quilt. There's so many things you could do with this pattern now that would just be really awesome, you know. I can't wait to get this whole thing done and show you guys how it looks. So, okie dokie. I think that's about it for today. I'm going to go and spend some time with my hubby. Yeah, that acorn pen works great for, bulky, large seams. So, I'm having a hot flash. Those still haven't gone away. Dang it. Oh, make 3 for a table runner. Yeah. Or you could do like 2 for a wall hanging. Okay, well, thanks for spending time with me today, you guys. I really appreciate it, and it was wonderful to see you. I look kind of tired in the video, don't I? It's a good thing you guys love me. My friend owns the Oregon Lodge. He would love a visit. Okay. Do they have food up there, Terry? I didn't know the lodge had, Oregon Lodge had food. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sheila. Hi, Shelley. Oh, thank you, Susan. Oh, he's trying to rebuild it. Yeah, that's what I thought, Terry. In fact, I'm surprised that it's still standing after that fire. But hi, Barbara. I get to see a bunch of people that I didn't see earlier. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Joan. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you next Sunday, okay? Um, maybe we'll start the dog quilt, huh? We'll try that. Okay. Until next time. Bye, everyone. Love ya.